Hey,
hello everybody, welcome to SNKronize. I'm James and I'm joined once again by Olaf. How are you doing?
Hanging in there. we got the second best Bernstein, so it's fine.
There's only two, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I guess Rose counts, right?
And then there's three, and then we got the 3.5 that he has a brother somewhere, and that's all the canon there is.
Right.
Is that there is more family.
Right, because he's been not... The brother has... I saw a tweet saying that basically he's kind of like Kenso's side plot that they just kind of dropped.
Yeah, it's just like, that's a thing, I promise. Anyways.
Oh, poor Bernstein family. Oh, man. I'm trying to see here.
But, so Rugal came out, Rugal came out this morning at midnight our time.
Yes, which is why we decided to wait a day.
Yeah.
So that way we can actually try the boss battle on stream here.
Now, obviously, I'm a selfish prick, and I've already played it a little bit, mostly because I wanted the stage and the music.
Okay, yeah.
Which I don't even actually care about the music, because the one I wanted more was the one that comes unlocked by default.
Okay.
But so we'll get into that in a minute. But
thank you, Zilcho, for the.
I do want to talk a little bit for a moment. We've all seen the wonderful. Prohibited Rugal.
Oh yeah.
Rugal. Yeah. No playing Rugal.
Right. The meme. Do you want to describe the meme in full?
Yeah. It's an arcade cabinet in Mexico, I believe, and it's an O2 cab, and it has a sign that in Spanish says "You're prohibited from playing with Rugal." And it has like just a picture of him and like a line through him, like no, and I'm sure pretty much everyone's seen it at this point because it's been definitely making the rounds more and more.
Right. Of course.
So the funny thing about that is, obviously Mexico loves O2, and we've talked a bit about how frequently there was piracy for the Neo Geo readers.
Yeah.
This was especially prevalent in the late 90s to early 2000s, where you would get the ROM dumps of the game, and people started learning that what you could do then is hack the ROM and then refabricate your own cartridges and then start releasing bootleg cartridges.
Yeah.
This includes that version, because Rugal is never playable in vanilla O2.
Right, okay, so that's why.
So it is actually a modded bootleg cartridge in that machine for that to even be in question.
Right.
If you hop on like Fightcade, you're going to see like 4 or 5 versions of SVC Chaos, because one will have all the bosses unlocked, one will have these ones. O2 is no different. Sometimes you'll even see like a bootleg O2 that's called like KOF 2004, and it's just an extra expanded hacked O2.
Interesting.
So,
okay. All right.
So, if you had just the vanilla O2, that wouldn't be a problem. But because is why we have that sign in the legendary meme.
Yeah, and of course, I'm sure people were using him in the
versus
mode.
And this is a game that has Billy and like O2 Athena, and Rugal's super broken.
Now, was this Omega Rugal, or is it just regular Rugal?
It's Omega.
So was he playable like in home versions or anything like that?
Yeah, the PS2 version let you play him, and you're like,
Okay.
But the PS2 version also let you have like Geese and King, who should have been there to begin with.
Right.
And Shingo.
Okay.
But some of the home versions. Oh yeah, and Genitz.
Right.
Because reasons.
And that's the thing, right? Technically, what about like the Neo Geo home version? There's no such thing, right? It's just
there definitely is. It's there's the AES, the home version.
Yeah.
And
was he playable on that one?
Don't believe so. No.
Oh, okay.
Because most of the time they're not different in any way. Sometimes you get like
that was what I was saying.
Sometimes you'll maybe get like a dip switch or two, but like that's about it. Yeah. So no. But so I think he's really fun, and we can show off a little bit of him. But then we're gonna put you through the boss rush. It'll be fun.
All right, so
are you just gonna open him up first for a moment, just check him out?
Yeah.
Also, look at his colors. He's got some sweet colors.
All right. Nice. Aquaman
or Nash.
Dude, this totally looks like Aquaman to me. Oh my god.
But a lot of people have been joking he actually looks like Nash. Because remember how they gave Nash the genocide cutter?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So it's kind of funny.
That looks like standard Rugal or something.
So I like this one a lot because it actually looks the most like his son. But also, when you see the boss costume version of it, it's an homage to a different character.
Okay. I mean, it looks like Benimaru almost, like classic Benimaru, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I actually really like that one.
Looks like
I think that's an alternate he had before.
All American Rugal. He's got the red, white, and blue, dude. Oh, dang.
But yeah, I think most of his colors are homages and references, but I just don't know what all of them are.
Okay. Yeah, this definitely looks like it's a reference to something.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then we got, I love that one, it's like Omega Rugal.
Which one?
The dark skin, red and black.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's like Omega.
Alright, we're gonna go Aquaman here. Let's do Aquaman. We should beat up Hydern probably.
I mean, if you want to be a bad person, sure.
Every time I pick characters in training dummy, I always try to pick like an appropriate person to beat up. So we'll go to the Coliseum here. All right. So what have we just? So what's your initial impression of the character? And have you been keeping a pulse on what most people have been saying about the character? Like, do people consider him to be like really strong right now?
So he's good.
Good. Okay.
He's good.
Okay.
So far, my favorite way to make fun of it is he's better than Janae, but worse than Rock.
That is a wide range, right?
It kind of is.
Because, I mean, isn't it kind of getting almost universally accepted that Janae is not very good? She sucks.
Yeah, she kind of sucks.
She really
sucks. It's gotten to the point that she's pretty much bottom tier if you don't count Whip and Ramon. Because Whip and Ramon are like their own ass tier.
Right, yeah.
And then she's the bottom tier after that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
she doesn't have enough.
Gotcha.
But no, like, you know, he's probably not in like the really good like Terry Clark Rock tier, but like just under that where he's super viable, like probably Kyo tier actually.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So he's definitely in there.
Yeah.
He's just, obviously, I mean, it's interesting because we were talking about this just outside of, just by ourselves, but it's like, it's really interesting. This is probably the best balanced KOF game out the gate, but we were talking about how time is really different, like how modern times are different than back in the day when we weren't expecting patches and nobody was playing for big prizes at an NLBC or a combo breaker. So having an unbalanced game didn't matter. When you were a low tier hero, you were a low tier hero. It's just the way it is. Right, but nowadays it's like really different because it feels like there is that mentality like, wow, if I'm not playing VRT or Gato,
I would literally kill for 11 Gato to be as weak as this Gato.
Really?
Yeah, this Gato is one of the best characters in the game, and nobody in the game holds a candle to Gato, and barely even like Kula in 11.
Right, yeah. But it's just interesting because, like, I mean, I feel this in Strive, too. A lot of people are like, I'm so sick of top tier in Strive. And Strive is actually strangely very balanced, And I feel like it's kind of, we're in just like this different age where it feels like the balance.
Yeah, the slightest off tilt is dramatic now.
Right. I mean, again, going back to a super, super old conversation, 9-1s used to exist in other games, and 4-6
you play Cammy and ST.
Yeah, and 4-6s were
totally
basically
doable.
Even. Yeah. And nowadays 4-6 is like, God, what a terrible matchup.
I think a lot of it's just like our perception on the actual ratio of what that means has changed.
Yeah,
it's the same thing as having 78 S tiers.
Yeah,
it's that's not what it should be.
Right, and I feel like that's the case right now. So like, even though like, who was it that it was Coach Steve who just put out that tier list?
And I largely agree with that tier list.
Yeah, and like, breaks my heart to see Isla down in trash tier, but she kind of is. Yeah. But at the same time, she's not trash. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that she's trash. I played Cammy in Super Tier.
Yeah, it's just kind of like comparatively.
Right.
Yeah, Janae is in that tier.
Right.
And that's the thing. Like, my biggest gripe is that I think Ramon is worse than Whip. I think whip is way more viable.
Right.
In the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, like BJR Gabo here is saying, like, people are really pissed at Luke right now, and Luke isn't even, like...
Yeah,
he can't even count as S tier. He's still, like, A+ tier.
Yeah, and let's like if I'm being like liberal with the use of S, this game has at most 5 S tiers right now. At most.
Exactly.
But it's, you know, let's say maybe 1 or 2, sure. 3, yeah, more than that, even I start hesitating.
Right.
But I would say that then it goes immediately into like 10 A+.
Right. What is it? VRG, right? Vanessa...
Ralph, Gato
are the 3 for sure.
Yeah,
because most people don't even put Terry in S tier.
Not anymore. Yeah, because he's really just like 2 or 3 tools, and then he's just a good character.
Right. Yeah. But now, who else is in that top 5?
According to Steve, it was Dolores and Elizabeth.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
And Elizabeth is one of those characters that I've joked about Colleen, where if robots played, it's the best character in the game.
Right, yeah.
But Elizabeth has a really solid kit overall.
Right.
I'm still not entirely sure she's SS. I feel she's more the A+, but she's a really fucking good at
Interesting. He only has 1 command normal.
And you can do it with forward or back.
Right, yeah, and why? Does he have sonic booms?
No, but because he has so many other commands, it's a little easier to not let things overlap, because you don't want the wrong thing.
Okay. Yeah, this dude is amazing, dude. What the hell?
It's not as good as you think it is.
Really?
Yeah, because it's slow startup, it's hard to hit deeper.
Oh, okay. And also another thing, too, is that his jump is a little bit floatier, right?
Yeah, and then, so, one of his best party starters is his standing heavy kick, which is slower than dog shit, the close one.
Oh.
And you have to hit so deep on a jump in to combo into it.
Oh,
see? Yeah. But, that move has juggle.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We saw that
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's really
So,
freaking
Homeboy
hard.
has 5 special moves.
Okay.
So he has Fireball.
Rabuken!
And then he has down to forward kick, which is the reflector.
Alright, yes.
Then he has down to back kick.
Hang on a second. You can actually juggle off of this.
You have to hit it like more of a juggle or deeper. Also, try it with the heavy kick, it's a little easier. Because the heavy kick one has more startup, but better recovery.
Right.
And then it has to be light DD.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's going to be better on a jump.
Right. Because it'll be
higher.
Oh, dang. I still couldn't even get that. Okay.
But it's okay because he has a bunch of other ways to set it up.
Right.
Okay, down to back kick. Eye lasers. So,
dude, this reminds me of Cyclops standing heavy punch, right?
So against Airborne, it causes an air reset, but the EX one's really good. It's also super plus on here.
Has he ever had eye laser before?
No.
Oh, dang, that's Crumple. That's right.
Yeah.
Dude, okay.
And then down to back punch, which is the Here I Am.
Right. Yeah.
The EX one is amazing.
So
absolutely.
Oh, so light one doesn't go to the other side.
Heavy doesn't either.
Oh, interesting.
But the thing is, they only actually hit once, but they do a lot of damage, and you can super cancel them.
Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, it is a really good hit. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do they have invincibility when they move forward and stuff like that?
Not that I can tell.
So, like, for example, what would be the use of the heavy one then?
I don't know. It might be projectile immune or something. I haven't really labbed it out. It's like counter potential.
Right.
But so the EX one gives you basically just a free juggle launcher setup, and it works everywhere, and it's amazing.
Right, because that's just like
woo! And then just do heavy kick into a DP, for instance.
That's right, because that's a juggle.
Yeah. And
the timing is weird.
Yeah, just do it earlier. There you go. Yep. And so that is how you get like the cheap mid-screen bread and butter. Right there. That's it.
Oh, and it just combos.
It just fucking works.
Right,
yeah.
And you could probably just go into lobby if you really wanted to.
But you lose damage.
Right, of course.
Now, so if you go in the corner and do it, that's when you can do like heavy kick into reflector into DP.
Okay. So you do like this. Oh, heavy kick into it.
Yeah, and then that makes it universally work against the whole cast. And then you can light DP after that.
Right.
Yep. And that pops them up and stabilizes the combo so it becomes universally instant cast.
Right.
Because I found that if you just do Reflector DP as like an anti-air, it does not work against the whole cast.
That's so weird.
Because of hitbox size and fall height and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I found like it doesn't work, or it doesn't work reliably against Mary, for instance, because she tiny.
Right.
But big boys, that works fine. But this combo stabilizes everything, and it's better damage, so it's good. And then like light Reppuken just works always as a juggle. If you can space it, it's gonna combo.
Oh really?
Yeah, it seems to have infinite juggle.
Huh. So that doesn't work.
But what you basically end up doing is you do it as a corner combo, and you're like around sweep distance.
Like.
Yeah, like you do the crumple, the EX reflector, and then you just start doing like Reppuken combos, and then just bounce, eye laser bounce. Okay.
Really?
Just shit just works.
Oh my god.
I think we've gotten up to like 3 or 4 Reppukens in one combo so far, as juggles.
Oh, just like that, basically?
Like, you do Reppuken, and then it's like heavy kick Reppuken into EX eye laser into Reppuken. And just like, oh god.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I thought it was Aquaman as well here. Whoops.
I have no intention of cosplaying Rugal. Also because I'm not like 8 feet tall. By the way, one thing that's really funny to me is like having Rugal in the game really sells how fucking gigantic Antonov is. Because Rugal is a fucking monster of a man.
Yeah.
And he still looks up at Antonov.
Fair.
And then so he has 2 supers.
Like, isn't Hydern supposed to be kind of older, right? He's supposed to be an older, because I noticed Shachiro always like draws him like super young and like super handsome looking.
It's a DILF Hydern, who cares? Dude, Chiro's Hydern's fucking hot, I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's super plus. So you can do, like, one of mine that I've been messing around with and working on the loop is a close standing heavy kick, 1 hit of command normal into light eye laser. You can link stand light kick after it. 2 hits heavy kick.
Oh. Nice.
And then you can like quick max that and continue, and silly shit happens.
What's wrong though?
So yeah, he's very much like, if he gets a clean hit, you're in a lot of trouble because he's gonna do like 500 damage for 2 bars for no effort.
Do I have air moves?
Nope.
Oh, he doesn't have like.
But he does. One thing he does have is varying normals depending on if it's a neutral jump or an angle jump. Like light kick is a big one.
Oh dang.
And then yeah.
Oh dang.
And that can cross up. It's finicky, but it can do it.
Whoa, this one can cross up?
No, the angle.
The other one, yeah. Okay.
I
saw someone doing a video of that, like crossing up. I think they were crossing up Shermie or something like that. Yeah, look at that.
Also, one thing that's really cool, set Hydern to block. And then combo into your command normal. See how the second hit sucks him in?
Interesting. But I'm also minus though.
But single minus, you're safe.
Right.
There is a gap between the 2 hits, but
Well, you
whatever.
can cancel it.
Nope, not on the second hit. You can quick max it, you can super cancel, I believe.
Okay.
Also, the second hit's gonna be a knockdown anyway. But that's fine, because because of the way one of his supers works. But so the point of this is that get him in the corner and do it. You can suck him out, quick max, and then hop over. And so I've been trying to figure out like fun setups
Like
for that. I've been trying to figure out cool uses for that.
Okay.
So now check out the supers. So obviously, gigantic pressure. I didn't have to tell you it.
Yeah, I just tried it. So.
And then the other one is down forward kick. Yep.
So he doesn't have the crazy walk at you and grab you super, right? That's only
the boss.
Right.
And that's good, because that super's busted.
Right.
So fun fact about this one, get a little, just do it now, and just watch Hydern. It's got the set vacuum.
Okay. Dude, I saw in the patch notes that apparently Janae's expression was messed up on some supers. I wonder which ones those were.
It was literally like someone's climax, she didn't close her eyes or something when the rest of the cast did. So that super, not only does it have the Seth vacuum, but we are not sure if it's a bug or not.
Yeah, I saw the glitch.
So we're gonna show you. So you can't do it full screen.
Oh, okay.
But you get about 3/4 screen. Like that might still work.
Do I have to do the heavy one?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
If the vacuum is active and a fireball hits, boop!
Yeah, that's probably a glitch.
Yeah, but I'm also completely okay with it because it's not super full screen and it helps stabilize a few of his combos.
And honestly, like, when is it gonna happen? Really?
You want to know when it's not raw,
right? Yeah. So like in a combo.
But you remember the trailer combo when they did the heavy kick fireball into super?
Right.
This actually stabilizes that.
Right. So what was the setup for that anyway?
Do the EX teleport into heavy kick, heavy fireball super.
Gotcha.
It stabilizes this combo. So I don't know if it's actually a bug or if it's sort of intentional.
God, I'm so slow right now.
Oh man, good old Zangief reversal SPDs from full screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's interesting, you see that it doesn't hit quite the same way.
Right,
like,
but it's also close enough that if the bug were gone, that would still work, right? Or
maybe not.
Oh, really?
It's a little weird, but so check it out.
Damn it!
Do me a favor, do his climax, just raw.
Now, does that vacuum count as a hit?
It does, but it's a 0 damage hit. Now, do me a favor, do the fireballs into climax glitch.
Okay.
Because I think that is treated as only the first hit.
Wait, what do you mean?
As in, it negates the vacuum hit, and it actually bases it off of the fireball as the vacuum hit.
Right,
See?
Yeah.
So, if it's a bug, it's kind of well handled. So
it surprisingly doesn't destroy the thing.
Yeah, it's actually kind of not janky. So I think it's partially intentional. They might want to reduce the range a little bit, but I don't know.
Right.
Like it's completely functional.
Why am I not getting this stupid thing? Yeah, like I said, raw neutral version, I don't think that there's really any scenario where that's like a practical application.
So you can do it from CD.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
that's
do
right, yeah.
do like CD fireball into it.
Right. Yeah.
And I think at some ranges it totally works. Come here, fool. And again, friendly reminders that you can like quick max into CD.
Oh, okay.
Especially because Rugal does have light confirm into command.
Right, but you can also quick max into climax.
Into level 1, into level 3
right,
for the same
yeah, exactly. So it's like whatever. Honestly, I think this is hilarious anyway.
I'm here for it.
God, why does that keep coming out? Look at why it's messed up, but...
Yeah, and I mean, it's no more jank than like countering Cronin's arm from full screen and him teleporting into your arm. So like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, I don't think he's good enough that he warrants taking it away.
Right, exactly. It's kind of like the Aegis Reflector and the Oral Unblockables.
It's
like,
not good.
you know what? Just leave it there.
Let it run.
Yeah, it's not like it makes his characters the best.
Otherwise, I'd say now just mess around with his level 2 supers and his advanced cancels and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I think he's good. I think he's really useful for certain characters or for certain teams to have like a good new first or secondary.
Now, he can OTG, just doesn't bring you back up into the air like the computers does, right?
You just get the flat one hit as an OTG, which also means that if you OTG with the level 2, you're wrong. Because the second laser will miss.
Oh, okay. What's the usual knockdown that people use? They just do like... and then into it.
I don't even think that works.
Because I think that's what I saw someone do. Oh, what?
Yeah, I think you actually get them in a juggle and then do like light DP so they're super high.
I could have swore I saw them do that, but maybe you're right. Maybe it has to be a height thing, right?
Yeah, so like just do that into like the light DP. Yeah. Okay. So that way you're catching them on the guaranteed OTG frames. Oh, apparently you can do its corner only because of the range of the laser. That makes sense. Oops. Oh yeah, of course you can do it after a jump CD mid-screen. But there you go.
But it was one hit?
Yeah. Well, no, do it raw. It's only one hit.
Oh. For some
180.
reason I thought it was like...
Yeah,
like, it
not
feels
like the boss
that way.
version.
Oh, the boss version does that. Okay,
The boss
that's
version
why.
does that.
That's why. Okay, okay. Oh, but you can actually just do like.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yep. Now they were smart enough to make it not work on his throw because it happens too late.
Oh, okay. Even in the corner.
That's a good question. But also, if you're throwing it super in the corner, I don't know what to tell you. Whoops.
Whoa.
It just didn't want to work.
Whoa. Huh. That's weird.
I call that a safety net.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah. EXDP and the laser super is one of his trials.
And then people have been messing around and finding really cool stuff like crumples and juggles and wall splats
Jesus, this reaches far.
into the laser, into the DP.
Oh.
But getting the laser as a juggle, you can combo after it.
So like you do like.
It's not like that. I think it's more like the teleport thing into a juggle reflect into laser or something.
To like cancel it.
Something
basically.
like that. I don't remember offhand. Yep.
Oh, there it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you
okay.
can like DP after that. If you're really ballsy, there might be time to get this close standing heavy kick.
Right.
Whoops. Well, that hit late, but it still
worked
worked.
too.
Yeah. But yeah, and then you might be able to get like a standing heavy kick and then get more shit going on. Yeah, he's neat. I think he's really fun. I'm gonna play him for a while and see how I feel about him. But I'm gonna run him second because I think because I'm gonna keep being a stubborn dick and playing on hell on point, and I think playing him anchor would be wrong.
What is my input?
So it's not just you. It feels like some of his cancels are really tight.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Okay.
I do like the fact also that all of his DPs are airborne by the time they're active, so none of them are cancelable.
Oh, interesting.
I think that was probably more of a wisdom decision.
You know what it is?
but
the cancel is really late. It's like Kyo's. One of Kyo's moves does. Oh, it's the grab and the pop explosion. The cancel is a lot later than you think. So doing the button hold, like so, if I don't button hold, see, that's the timing I do. But if I do the button hold, it comes out because it's just a little bit.
By the way,
later.
just on a side note, you want to see how fucking fast his light reflector is? Look at how fast that is, and then just for proof, do standing light kick into it.
Oh no.
No, far standing light kick.
Oh, like this, you mean? Oh, Jesus.
It's fast. There are, like, so you remember I showed you that that combo with the eye laser that leaves you plus enough for light kick? Yeah, you can just reflector there too.
Dang.
It's like 6 startup. It's fast.
I mean, that's a nice 3-frame confirm off of lights right there.
Well, I mean,
right?
also don't forget, like,
But I mean, you also get
that,
this shit, right?
and you can do whatever the fuck you want off of that.
Yeah.
Like EX teleport, which is the party starter.
Right. Whee!
Yeah. So that's the optimal 1-bar mid-screen 2B combo that I've found. I don't know if you can do better, but that's what I've got so far. And even then, like, 300 something. It's pretty fucking good. Oh yeah, look at meter gain on heavy genocide.
Oh, because it's the EX.
Actually, yeah, can you neuter your meter real quick?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, just go to 4. And then, yeah, do a heavy genocide cutter.
On connect.
Yeah, just do it.
Jesus.
Good lord!
He gets a fourth of his bar.
Also, in all fairness, look at the damage. 159.
That's really good.
That's
isn't
super good.
it? Right.
Okay, so super moves, 1-bar supers, on average, do 180 to 200.
Right, yeah.
So Mary's EX DP does like 180, which is fucking ludicrous. His heavy DP is doing 160? Ah, damn.
I mean, that's 316 damage for 1 EX.
And a 2B combo. So from a 2B starter. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no, not from 2B. I actually did this work.
Oh, yeah, so. do 2B, 2A, etc., etc. And then the heavy cutter, yeah. I know. Whoops.
Wow, this is damage, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, do his EX DP actually, just for this.
Well, I just want to see what. Yeah, the 2B combo did more damage.
Because
it's just more hits.
Watch the actual damage distribution on his close heavy.
Oh, that's right.
Heavy punch, because you were doing heavy punch too.
Oh, is
30-70. Now look at the damage on his lows, or on his like crouching.
Oh,
light.
but I can actually do 2 hits, so.
But that's spacing dependent, by the way. If you're not close enough, the second the command roll will whips.
But I just want to see how much damage this does.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Actually, do his EX DP. I don't remember exactly. It's something crazy. Oh no, I meant raw. But
raw.
yeah, just raw EX DP.
200 damage by itself.
Yeah, it does more than his own eye laser super. His eye laser's 180.
Yeah, you're right. For half the bar.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But again, the eye laser OTGs,
right.
So that lets you steal some damage sometimes.
Jesus Christ. It's 350 damage for 1 bar, essentially.
Yeah. And the thing is, I think there's still, like, more optimal than that. People have been finding it's basically, if you're spending less than 3 bars, just use his EXs and go apeshit. If you're spending over 3 bars, that's when you start caring about your supers.
Right.
Like, for the most part. I think it was Persona is the one who said that specifically.
That's not even worth it. It's like 82 damage. If you can kill them, you know.
I have a phobia of that number. Stop it. Get it off screen.
What?
427? I actually have like a problem with that number.
Okay.
So,
I mean, you said you've actually died to Isla's little OTG.
Oh yeah.
That thing.
Oh, I
so,
definitely have. So 427 is a really funny number to me because that was the unit I was with when I was in the army.
Okay.
But then, while I was at that unit, I was like, I wonder, what day did I sign on the dotted line for the army? April 27th.
Oh,
I was like, what the fuck, man?
Damn, okay.
And then I watched the fucking Stanley Parable, and he has office number 427. And I was like, I'm done. I can't escape this number.
That's so funny.
So anyways, I think it's time for you to do the boss rush. You can do it, James.
Now you get to pick your whole team, basically, right?
You pick your team, you pick your order. You know, I'm sure some of you have already tried it. I'm sure some of you have seen the different ones online of like videos and highlights. That there are gimmicks, there are tricks, but it's also like if you fight him honestly, you're kind of an asshole. It's very much like he's not as overwhelming as a lot of SNK bosses.
Right. That's what I've been seeing a lot of people saying.
But he still has very much a lot of SNK boss shit. Like, he's fucking bullshit, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But he's also exploitable. Just like a lot of other SNK bosses. I like referring to Ignis, the boss of 2001. If you just pick Vanessa and spam her little slide, he can't do anything about it. You'll just lose.
Say that again?
The final boss of 2001, Ignis. You know Vanessa's little slide punch?
Oh, yeah.
You can just spam that against him and he'll die.
Right. It's always that. I mean, dude, that was one of the funniest things. Like in High Score Girl, they were talking about one particular boss that like was just like could not be killed, and then Ono just like knew the pattern, or someone knew the pattern, and they were like, "Oh my god, if you just do this, he keeps doing this." You know, like everything is exploitable, right?
Yeah.
So.
Because there's this great series of there's this Korean content creator whose name I can't remember offhand, and some of you, I know someone in the chat will know who I'm talking about and be able to help me. But he just does like these extensive highlight reels of messing with Ignis's AI.
Right.
They are the funniest fucking things, like because he edits them and makes them extra funny.
Right.
Absolutely the funniest shit in the world.
Order. That's really interesting.
I told you.
We were talking about that. Yeah.
So Square is actually the first slot.
That's weird. I could have swore I remember doing it that way. Is it only on my PC that it's that way then? Or?
I don't know.
It's really weird. So let me change my order here really quick. Sorry. Member selection. All right. Here we go. You suck with grapplers. There's plenty of characters who are not grapplers in this game.
Yeah, I think I need a little more context than I suck with grapplers. Like, what do you like to play?
Right.
I mean, I'm totally down to help you pick some new characters, but I suck with grapplers. It only means that you lose 4 characters in the roster.
Right.
Like, you're fine.
I wish they just had the start button thing, like
they used to.
Right, yeah.
But the thing is, trade-off, I do like having the ability to quit from that menu. Because there are fighting games that don't let you.
Yeah.
It's like, oops, you've picked your first character, now you're locked all the way until you get into the match.
Yep.
Fuck. So, I'll take the trade. I do like some of the old games where you just held all 3 buttons and it picked them in the default order as well.
Oh, really?
There are some games that do that.
Dang. Okay.
Which, funny enough, caused bugs.
It sounds like Marvel 2 issues.
It's not that bad of a bug. So, remember I told you KOF 11 in the US version rearranged the button order?
Oh, yeah.
If you held the buttons, so it activated frame 1, it picked the Japanese order.
Picked the Japanese, yeah. Okay. Alright.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Active.
Yeah, look at that fucking fireball.
That's not what I did. Oh, there's that stupid bug that I hate with the inputs.
That's an overhead.
Is it always an overhead?
If it's raw.
But I mean, even with regular Rugal?
Yeah. Yeah, the second hit's an overhead. Oh, get tossed! No. He didn't have enough meter.
Doing damage while I can.
Yeah. So the one thing is he doesn't heal between rounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a kind of a boss thing that they did in 15.
Ow! Okay. He said fuck you.
Yeah. No, totally buff Kula. She fucking sucks. As someone who has played Kula, this is the one time where I was like, no, she's not even good enough to pick as like a cheat button. She's too floaty. The floatiness really ruins her.
Oh god. He is not going to let me get away with this at all. He's like,
Oh no. You're in the air and not positive. You are going to get DP'd.
Dude, I don't know what Issa's supposed to do then. If he's just going to DP you all the time, I don't think she's going to be able to win.
You do not get to say nerf Kula after 11 but buff Gato. Fuck that. That is not okay.
Right.
You don't get to do that.
How? Huh. I didn't know.
Oh god!
Okay, how do you... Okay, you can't.
I love that super so much.
God damn, why did that do so much damage?
Because it's a level 2 from a boss.
Jesus Christ.
I love that super though, because it's an homage to like 5 different things at once.
Alright.
Also, it's fucking stupid and I love it. It was so dumb. There's a reason we're not allowed to have it.
Right. Yeah, I have a funny feeling Issa's gonna be completely useless in this fight. Because you can't use any of her legit strategies. You're going to have to find some exploit in order to win with her, as opposed to...
I mean, maybe just zoning.
Yeah.
Like, she's going to have to go strictly zoning. Because, as far as I can tell, he basically doesn't jump unless it's to avoid throws. Also, I just fucking adore this stage. And if you don't know, it looks even better on PC and PS5.
Yeah.
Because it has rain effects, and it looks so good. It also does like the thing like Soul Calibur does, where it applies like the shiny layer to all the skin textures,
right, yeah.
because they've been rained on. Oh, it looks so good.
You cheater. You read my inputs.
You know he does. I have seen some villainous shit out of the input reading.
Oh yeah,
really funny.
okay.
So far, my favorite has been using Elizabeth. He throws a fireball, I reflect it, he reflects it, I die.
Oh shit. Ah, frame trap.
Oh, there it is. Coming for you.
Oh, it reflects fireballs?
Yes, yes it does.
So, what are you supposed to do exactly?
Not throw fucking fireballs.
Okay, apparently.
So the actual way to get around that is that if you're not already grabbed, jump over it.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's it. Just jump over him.
Oh, dang, it's so much further than I thought it was.
Because it has like a vacuum in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you have to like super jump, actually get clear of him, because once he's walking past you, he realizes he can't grab you, and then he goes into recovery.
Oh, interesting.
It basically turns into an auto whip.
Okay.
But yeah, also it has guard point, so it has armor as well. And otherwise seems pretty fuck off invincible anyway, because I've even tried to dodge it with invincible moves and still lost.
Just like what's off. Yeah, I don't think Issa's gonna be able to do a damn thing unless he just keeps getting frame trapped all day.
I mean, even just using the stand C, because like I said, he doesn't jump unless he's avoiding a throw.
Right,
so that stand C might actually be really good.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. When the close up, it looks like it was just like a scribbled mustache.
I mean,
it works from here though.
But his DP is still fully punishable like a DP, but that's also, it's a KOF DP, which means you don't get like a free jumping combo. By the way, if you ever find yourself fighting a Rugal and you block his heavy DP, you have enough time to raw max and punish.
Jesus Christ. I find doing DPs with Clark really hard for some reason.
By the way, if you haven't figured out, this one's teleport is significantly better than the regular one. Like, it can anti-air. Oh, that thing lasts forever in the boss version, too. Get tossed!
2 damage, 2 damage. Not much damage. That's good enough. Oh my god, he went far. Try.
Dude, that fireball recovers so fast.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. He's bullshit. Which is fine. Ready? Go! Ooh. Yeah, run out his max timer.
Oh, that was a safe jump.
Yeah.
Oh, got him to spin bar.
It doesn't matter, he builds bar way too fast.
Oh, is that in the combo?
Nope,
no,
get
it's
out.
This thing, yeah. Oh, he just has armor because he's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go!
There you go!
Let's go!
And Isla for the
I did it
win!
with Isla. There we go. Alright, okay, okay.
There you go!
Alright, 1 minute 35 seconds. Alright, alright.
Yeah, first try!
First try, first try, absolutely. Yes, and I unlocked my stuff. Nice.
Yeah, so my
I mean, Clark is honestly putting in a lot of the work, to be honest with you, so... Yes, that was first win right there, Kyobi.
What's up, Kyobi?
First win. Oh, man.
So, as it should be a surprise to absolutely nobody, my current PB on it is a Mary OCV.
Did you find, like, an exploit or anything like that, or...?
Well, I mean, again, First off, her dodge and throw is a really good move, and he doesn't try to jump unless it's away from a throw. He doesn't recognize it as a throw when I'm dodging.
Yeah. God damn it, I hate that move.
So it's somewhere between exploit and abusing a good ass move.
Oh my god, dude, did you see that combo we just did?
Yeah, so, like, the thing is, I think he's right where he needs to be for everyone. He's not hard enough for, like, hardcore fighting game players, but there's a lot of people on Twitter who are not great at fighting games who find him to be a perfect challenge. Like, he's a nightmare, but I still got through it. Good for me.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where he needs to be. If you want to add a bullshit-ass mode later for no reason, that's fine.
Right. God,
Give him fucking MVS level 8 difficulty.
Dude,
Let's go.
Did you just see his little corner trap right there, dude?
Oh, you're fucked.
Is that just like a true block string?
Probably. This character's bullshit. You haven't even seen some of his cool combos, because he's bullshit. But yeah, I mean, I would really like for SNK to give him MVS level 8 difficulty later of just the, we're not going to reward you for this, but we're going to do it because fuck you, that's fine.
Right, yeah.
You know, I want to see some of the top players go, oh. to loop around past excited to actual pain.
Oh, no punish.
Oh, dude, fuck O2 Rugal. Fuck that boss. But yeah, like, I was hoping...
The thing is, if you can't jump at him, I don't know what Kyo is supposed to do.
Does Kyo have any projectile invul moves? Like, is EX Red Kick projectile invul or anything?
Oh, it might just go over it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was hoping he'd be about, like, Genit's hard. And I don't even feel like he's quite Genit's hard. Genit's is an asshole, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of got lucky on that one wing because he just decided to run into everything, so...
Like, in the grand scheme of things, this is probably the weakest boss Rugal has ever been. But that's kind of okay because old games are hateful monsters.
Right.
And new games are slightly less so. But yeah, I wouldn't complain about adding an alternate harder version. Like, give him a New Game Plus.
Right.
You're like, oh, you beat it. Okay, here's the fuck you mode. But you've already earned everything we're gonna give you. This is just for bragging rights.
Jesus Christ, that thing lasts for a minute. That's like, oh, hitbox. Like, you think when it's out, you can actually jump and kick him, but you can't.
Oh, the reflector?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much taller than you think it is and lasts longer. You can get, like, a good amount of characters can get, like, a peak jump CD. And that's it.
Dude, that thing has a tall-ass hitbox, too.
Oh, yeah. No, he's totally fine. I don't think he's bleh. He's just not stupid busted. So that's the funny thing, is that this may be like the weakest boss Rugal there's ever been, but the playable one's probably the strongest playable legal version of it.
God, I will never not think that that's an overhead. What the hell?
Which one?
That stupid command normally he does. I just block it and die every single time. Because it doesn't look like an overhead.
Yeah, no, I think so far he seems pretty good. He's not busted.
Right.
And the problem is that we have, like, extremely strong characters, and if you're not one of them, then air quotes suck.
Right. God damn, that stupid overhead hit me every single time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get fucked.
Oh, you missed the conversation earlier. It's so the illegal Mexican Rugal was because it was vanilla O2 that was hacked to make the final boss playable.
Right, yeah.
He's broken.
If you want to know how to win, this.
Yeah.
So yeah, the one time I beat him, he was just running into everything, and so
We take those.
Kind of got lucky.
Yeah, there is kind of a running gag that it seems like he's learning. Like, once you beat him, he starts, like, paying attention more. If you start restarting too much, then he just gets wise to your bullshit.
That's funny. That was a regular one. Way too early. Whoop. I didn't jump. That was my controller springing.
Well timed.
Damn it, that was supposed to be command grab. See? But Clark, I just can't do DPs for some reason. It's just Clark. I can't do his DP. His DP input never registers for me. I really freaking hate that.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't have that problem with any other character. It's just Clark. Like, I feel like he has a...
Uh-oh. Yoink. Look how much damage it does, by the way, since you were on full health. A little over half. No big deal. I mean, you can Shatter Strike him, but it's just like finding good opportunities to do so. Most of the time, he's just gonna block. Or be invul and just genocide cover you through it. Wow, that was a YOLO.
Come on. Oh. I mean, it also just could because I'm on my delayed input PS4 with delayed input monitor too, so...
That really might be it.
Come on, where's my super? Oh, you bastard.
Rugal wasn't available in the arcade version of NeoWave, right? It was just the home version?
That's right, I forgot about that.
Dude, I didn't even beat him on my first try. It was it took me a few tries to kind of get used to like what he could do and to remember like, oh yeah, he's gonna cheat. So how do I uncheat and cheat back? But also, you know, I don't think it's completely fair to complain because it's still better than Otamaraga,
What's that?
the final boss of the game.
Oh, really? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I still haven't even played story mode yet, so...
You need to do that just so you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I just need to play games more, dude. I'm just like...
Yoink!
Command 3 was better jump away from.
Yeah, again, Otomaraga's thing is that, like...
You know, because he side switches on me, it takes me that much longer to know which direction to command grab.
Well, if you block the EX one, you know you have to side switch. That's all I can tell you. Oh, so... Otomaraga, the problem is that it's a broken character with, like, really subpar aim. If Otomaraga had even Rugal's AI, that boss would be fucking brutal. As far as we can tell, Rugal has a universal 1 difficulty setting. Otomaraga is at least less useless at max difficulty, but still kind of useless.
This seems to be a pattern that works pretty well on him.
Don't be there. Oh, you could have punished.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, you totally can punish. If Rugal has a secret team, you would be able to find out. If you look at the gallery, you'd see if there's an empty slot, or if you check the album listings. But so far, sadly, it does not appear that Rugal has any form of ending, nor character interaction cinematics. Basically, I took Rugal into story mode, fought Hydern, and nothing happened. And I was sad.
Oh, you're dead! You're dead! Let's go.
Yeah. So if there's
I didn't mean to fight again.
Yeah, I was pretty sad that there's not. I just wanted to see Hydern look at me like, really? Like that's all I wanted. Is for him to just be like,
Yeah,
I knew it was only a matter of time.
That's true. Does he have any sort of story built into him or anything like that?
Wow, you were distracted.
Dude, I was not paying attention at all. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing. Gotcha.
Yeah, so far, nothing. Yeah. And he does have some cool win quotes, and that's
God
true.
damn it, I hate that fucking overhead.
Yeah, he does have some cool win quotes, especially against Hydron and Leona. They're pretty brutal. But that's all he gets. And yeah, a lot of people are seeing that he seems to be just non-canon, which I think is kind of a shame. But maybe they could also adjust that over time. Like, maybe, like, in the summer patch or something, add a little bit more story to him as well. Like, yeah, the tournament's been over for a few months, we get it, but guess what? Shit's hitting the fan now! You know, something like that.
They just need to somehow figure out to make Rugal Vice a mature canon. I know, I'm still on that.
And I couldn't give two shits less.
It's just that it's one of those things that it just feels right to have it be in existence.
I mean, on the condition that we at least call them Team Corps.
Yeah, sure, I'm down.
Yeah, and so that's actually a really good little conversation point, is the concerns on when Team Southtown will become available.
Right.
I mean, obviously, we want them sooner rather than later. Like, you know, give them to us on, like, May 1st. That'd be sweet. But there's also the fact that they need to be playable within a certain amount of time to make sure they're tournament legal for Combo Breaker.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I think the cutoff for that would be, like, what? Like, the 9th, give or take?
Oh, I missed it. I have to delay that. That's why.
No! That was almost cool!
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could do it, and I could not. Yeah, Southtown's supposed to be in May, though, right?
They are in May,
right?
But we just don't know what day. And again, like, the concern is like whether they'll be tournament legal for Combo Breaker, because if they're legal at Combo Breaker, that's going to really change like the dynamic and how cool, and more to a point, the balance patch.
Right.
If we're getting a balance patch with them, you know, having a balance patch a week before a major sucks.
Right, of course.
So the sooner it comes out, the better. You know, I mean, at the very least, if we can get it at, like, maybe the 2-week mark, and, you know, maybe, you know, Geese, Yamazaki, and Billy don't make the cut for Combo Breaker, but the balance patch is workable.
Right,
like, that would be
yeah.
fine.
Whew. Yeah, I mean, they could add a boss Geese.
We're really hoping for
Yeah.
Nightmare Geese, first and foremost. Yeah. Combo Breaker is at the end of May. It's Memorial Day.
Oh, and they actually mark who you've beaten it with.
Yep.
Now, do they mark the whole team or just the characters that you actually... Oh, because I haven't killed them with Clark. So, it's definitely just the whole team gets the message, basically.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've definitely had ones where I never played the third character.
Right, yeah.
They got credit.
Mizuchi? Who's Mizuchi?
It's a clone of Orochi.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't know. I think Mizuchi is kind of a weird stretch, just because that is like that clone only appears in Battle Coliseum, and they could just use the real Orochi theoretically. But you know, if they wanted to force it, there's a couple other bosses I'd hope for, and like boss versions of characters, but I don't know. No idea if there's any reason to complete it with everyone. We have not, I don't think anyone's gone that far.
I got a bad feeling about this. Just what's gonna happen?
I really like that Dr. Arby made the joke about the lovable Ignis. But yeah, mostly I'm hoping for Nightmare Geese at least, because we know we're getting Geese next month. And then that's when I start wanting some of the other cool off characters, like I want Genitz.
Right.
I want Genitz. More than any other boss. After that, like, Shion. I'd love to see Shion come back, but also they better make all of those characters have playable versions, so...
Oh, Wake Up DP, take that!
How's it feel? That's how it feels, got it.
Nope, it's just...
But also...
Oh, that just erases fireballs. Okay.
Well, it was the EXI laser.
I don't know how to do any of my combos. I have no muscle memory with this character yet.
Round one.
Dude, honestly, if that's how you want to include guest characters, is have like a fucking boss rush of someone from Street Fighter,
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
That'd be funny.
I'm here for it, actually. The problem is that, like, I'd want it to be, like, it'd probably have to be Shinakuma first.
Right, yeah.
But it's like, if you put in, like, Shinakuma and Akuma, and then you don't put in, like, Ryu, that's kind of weird. Shout out to Tekken. But yeah, that would be kind of cool. Oh no, I caught it before you put it in the chat. Dude, as far as I'm concerned, nobody needs to put Asura in anything.
Which one's Asura?
Like Asura's Wrath.
Oh, okay. Thought that was another KOF character.
One of the games that took Capcom to the Better Business Bureau.
How come?
Because they held the fucking true ending of the game hostage as DLC.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because it was that simultaneous with Street Fighter Cross Tekken with on-disc DLC.
Oh, you bastard. Just ran up and did it.
Yeah, so those two things happened back to back, and it was bad enough that Capcom got taken to the Better Business Bureau.
Right, yeah. Wait, that one and which one?
Cross Tekken and Asura's
Oh,
Wrath.
yeah, of course,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I mean, that Cross Tekken one is one of the reasons why, like, maybe the game's not as bad as I think it is, but it's so
Oh no,
hard
it's
to
actually
me.
as bad as you think it is.
But yeah,
that game's ass.
Yeah,
It's just that put an extra, like, it's like when you have a really nasty pile of crap, and then you drew a shit mustache on it.
Right.
It's still worse, but it was shit to begin with. And I'm still waiting for Capcom to let me have a piano-free fucking sequel of some kind. Or, you know, kind of admitting it exists in a way other than Spencer's color.
Oh, it's two spin kicks. That's right. Okay. Actually, he doesn't have a super fireball. What am I thinking? Oh, okay. God.
Round two. Ready? Go!
Yeah, I always wanted Vanessa Schneider to be in Marvel vs. Capcom, and I never got that. And all I got was, hey, we gave Spencer a white color that looks like her. Bro.
I did the Yankees. Of course.
Okay, so here's the thing about Cross Tekken, is that it has defenders.
Right, yeah. It has
And-
a lot of defenders.
And the final patch for the game, it definitely made the game less bad.
Right. That doesn't make it good.
Yeah, the game at its core is, I'll be polite and say, not for fucking everyone.
Right.
And there is no amount of balance patch that'll fix that.
Right.
You know, you have to give it full-blown mysterious mod for me to think the game is interesting. My biggest problem with that game is that I think it's more fun single-player than against human beings.
Right.
James's issue is it's not even fun then.
I really hated the very, like,
Bland, homogenized combo systems.
that one, and also I just felt like that the characters were really, like,
Get grabbed.
badly designed. Like, I didn't like the way the Tekken characters felt compared to the Street Fighter
So
characters.
I don't agree with you on everyone.
Right.
I think Jin is very. Why does he have Shermie's why does he have Orochi Shermie's fireball?
Right, yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Where did this come from? He's not even double form. What the fuck?
Right.
But like Christy, I thought was fucking awesome. Who, by the way, was a DLC character.
Oh, it's, yeah.
I think Nina
Well, I mean,
was
so
well
many of
converted.
them were DLC characters, right? They locked out like a third of the roster
It was
that
what,
way.
6 per side, 8 per side.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I think Nina was at least well translated, like from being
yeah,
like the
yeah,
3D
yeah,
Nina to a 2D character, who eventually became a top tier character. Anyway,
Right.
but yeah,
The official crossover game that ropes in every major franchise here, but each game only gets 2 characters. I mean, it would be interesting, but who would make it and what system would you use, etc.
Yeah. The engine determines way more than the roster at that point.
Right, exactly. So, King of Dinosaurs. God, I don't even know what I'm doing with this character.
Heavy command grab.
Yeah, basically. Well, for him it would be light command grab, because light's the fast one for him.
No. Use the armored one.
We'll use the armored one? Oh, okay.
Because the armored ones are also throw immune, so he can't wake up and try to throw you. And then so he'll whiff a normal through you, and then you grab him.
Okay.
No, here's the thing: is that I am one of the people that doesn't. I think Capcom Fighting Jam gets a bad rap. I'm not saying it's a good game, but it's definitely not the pile of total unplayable dog shit people like to make it out to be. It's okay.
I honestly have never played it enough to really have that much of an opinion, because I couldn't bring myself to play it all that much.
Fine.
And also, there just wasn't an opportunity, because that was also when I was already out of school and everything, and it was only at like Family Fun. And
I had it on PS2, so
yeah, I never even. I think I bought it and I barely touched it. Yeah. So.
Again, that game made some weird decisions, and it's literally the first real official Mugen release, is what that game basically is.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think it was okay-ish. I think it had some cool ideas, but they cut a lot of corners, and people give it a lot of shit for the cut corners, when you have to understand that, and I'm going to do something really weird here, that probably one of the only times I'm going to say something like this. Ono was given a shit project and he made something vaguely playable. Like, you want to talk about games that didn't have a budget. This game made MVCI look loaded. The fact that anything came out of that game at all, after being 2 different scrapped projects, and then Capcom just handed Ono this thing of like, make something happen, go.
I don't know any of my combos.
Okay, what's my budget? Let's see, I got $5 in my wallet and a coupon to Arby's. Like, and that's how a fucking Fighting Jam got made. So, the fact that it's vaguely playable is kind of okay.
Right. Oh no, that's not his command throw. Shit.
Half circle back punch?
Yeah, because with Clark it's half circle forward kick. So it's like literally the opposite in every way possible.
And then the fact that even if they were downscaled, it included Red Earth, which gives it, a few bonus points for me. Getting to play as Hauser and Newell Hydron felt pretty good. Getting to play a game where Kenji doesn't fucking die is pretty cool. Getting Jeddah back.
Right. My problem is I don't know how to use anybody else except for my 3 main.
Getting Midnight Blisses of everyone and their grandmother.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Which is also something cool about SVCK.
Because they actually had to draw new sprites, basically. Is that a taunt?
Yeah. So, like, Fighting Jam isn't that abysmal. It's like, I mean, again, if I can fucking sit here and defend MVCI without mentioning its budget, I can defend fucking Fighting Jam with its budget. Like, it does some trash fire things, but it's almost out of necessity. Like, you think you're gonna put in that much love when you're getting like $10 a day?
Yeah.
Again, the fact that it was playable at all and like broke even, it's fine. Fuck it. And again, like having the like Street Fighter 2 Zangief on a team with Darkstalker's Felicia and using her to build meter just so you had more Final Atomic Busters is kind of fun. SVC Chaos is not a very good game. It's funny. It does, just like Fighting Jam, it does a lot of cool things. The first fucking playable Mars people, red armor that isn't Firebrand, Midnight Blisses.
They tried to do some interesting things. It came out as kind of weird.
Bao living in Hugo's hair.
Was really? Oh, they actually just threw Bao in Hugo's hair.
Yeah, so Hugo is one of the playable characters, and like during his intros and stuff, you'll see a poison walking around, you'll see Bao like pop out of his hair and look around and then duck back into it. It's amazing. Though the interest, yeah, violent can exist, but depending on how you feel about that. Yeah, every single matchup in the entire game had unique dialogue in like little talking head sequences. Of all things, they chose fucking Mega Man 0.
Yeah, which was a weird decision.
A weird ass fucking decision, but hey. Shiki coming back for the first time.
Oh, that's right. Shiki was in that game. I didn't even know who the hell that character was.
CVS2 is a non-canon game. That's a dream match of dream matches.
Dude, I don't know what it is about Clark. I cannot DP unless I do it by accident. Like, I cannot DP with this character at all, and I can't figure it out, and it drives me nuts. I have that problem when I'm playing against people, too.
No, Kyobi, you cannot say random thing in a Twitch chat. You just like literally ask permission to go on a tangent in Twitch chat. Like, I think that says more about your character than anything else. Being that polite and like one of the greatest cesspools.
Right.
Seriously, like,
dang,
especially because it doesn't seem like it's that much of a tangent if it starts on the Mega Man 0 topic. Oh.
Oh, you asshole. You cannot block that. That's like freaking Urian status. EX Chariot.
I would like SVC Chaos more if it just had KOF's rolls rather than the janky guard cancel movement system. Yeah, Nona's art's really trippy in that game. But yeah, I do think SVC Chaos, one of SVC Chaos's biggest problems is that like literally 2/3 of the cast is Shotos.
Yeah. It's just like Dimitri, Haomaru, Ryu, everybody.
Dude, PSO2 is godlike. So yeah. DM me that, I'm curious.
Trade to victory! Which one? Let's see.
Or just, yeah, someone made Mega Man Zero's X in PSO2. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's neat. Yeah, no, PSO2's character customization and, like, aesthetic and fashion options are fucking wild.
Oh, so you can do cool creative things.
Well, it's an MMO that has been around for about 10 years, and every single month introduces new sets of gacha wardrobe.
Okay.
While already having one of the better character creators.
Right, and I mean, but see, again, that's like we were talking about free-to-play stuff, right? I mean, that's a good way to do it, is that to allow the aesthetics.
It's always been sad that, like, Soul Calibur didn't dig more into it.
Right? Yeah. I mean, well, look at DOA. I mean, I always say, like, DOA 5, they had like $1,000 worth of DLC costumes, right?
Soul Calibur 5 had costume or create a soul options canceled. They like, this game's underperforming, fuck it, and it just got rid of it.
Right.
It just said never mind. And there was like items I wanted. They eventually, I think, came to 6 finally, but yeah.